guys, so trying to catch up here on your comments in the here that you left beforehand, and see what you're talking about. I literally just walked in the door. I was looking into getting the new iPhone 13 for my daughter, and that did not work out. For some reason, there's some issues. I don't know. They couldn't figure it out, so whatever. Didn't get it. So what is this about the, hey, Savannah and Doodle and Sherry? What do you mean? Yeah, she does have blonde hair. Let's start at the beginning here. It says, Ziggy, 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 read the email I sent you. Uh-oh. What is it?
How do they know have blonde
Hold
hair?
on. Oh, Jesus. Guys. Who are you, Lauren? Subject Benny. Oh, okay. Sorry. Oh, my God. Sorry. I thought you were a troll. I have some troll emails here from my number one fan, Janine. Hi, Janine. I'm not even opening it. She's yeah. Oh, okay. Something about his son having COVID. Yeah. Okay. I hope his son does. Benny's son has COVID. Is that it? Like, you emailed me about that? I mean, that's horrible, but I'm surprised somebody would email me about that to pray for Benny's son. And it's horrible because it's not the child's fault that they have a father like that. You know, at all. I know you said I can't stand him, but we all need to pray for his son. Please pass it on. Okay, guys. Well, keep Benny's son in your prayers. He is 3 years old. He has COVID, according to him, and I'm sure that's true. That's horrible. Hopefully, what they say about the young kids getting it is easier for them to deal with. And 3 is pretty young, though. You know. Summer, darling, we're looking for you, doing all that we can. We watched you dance in the rain, baby girl, through all the pain. So much love for you, baby girl, from every corner of the world. Oh, that's very sweet. I've been posting the link on other creators' community posts, but it seems like no one is signing. Well, we just got to keep pushing, I guess. Like, I have to contact other creators directly. We're at, like I think 650 right now, 651-ish. 651 of you guys signed, and that's awesome. Oh, massive overreaction from Clout instead of concentrating on family like his other kids. Well, I think that he should probably be taking care of his son instead. I don't know, but real quick, I just want to say thank you to Heidi. I got a Cashapp, like, when I woke up, I was like, wow, that was so nice. So thank you so much, Heidi. That's why it's streaming at the bottom, because I didn't want to forget. That's why I didn't want to forget to say thank you, because I'm so scatterbrained that can be easy to do. Been posting on all major media channels. Also emailed Fox, ABC, CBS, NBC, CNN, and MSNBC. That's awesome. Yeah, I have to. Oh, it's okay. So it's Randy. Yeah. Hi, Randy. I see you changed your name, so I didn't recognize you at first. But yeah. You guys, I have to contact these creators and get this petition out. The petition link is change.org. Change.org /Summer Wells. Super easy to remember. Hey, Akuna, Sherry, I've signed. Oh, I'm sure all you guys have signed. Yeah, Glitter Queen's now a member. She's she's awesome. I saw her today in the for the short time I was able to check the, or what is that thing called again that we message in? Discord. So I saw her in there. I was like, oh, she became a member. So thank you so much for that. It's awesome. I'm trying to figure out how to get notifications turned on Discord. I have it all on. It shows they're on, but and then on my phone settings it shows it's on, but I'm just not getting them. So, which is very irritating. Yay! Whoop whoop! If you have issues, if you don't see the join button by the subscribe, which I don't understand why they make it difficult, but for some reason some iPhone users have problems finding it doesn't show up for them like everybody else. There is a link here that I can put up real quick if you want to join our membership in our private Discord for members only. It is this. Yeah, I know. I feel bad for her health problems too, Sherry. I see a comment that was made here. You guys, I've decided that I want to back off from the Jody Sue thing. Like, we can talk about her, but I don't want to cause her any more stress right now. She's very sick, and my main issue is towards the parents, and so I don't want anybody really attacking Jody Sue. Like, we can talk, but I kind of, I apologize about some of the things. Like, I guess might have, like, I don't feel like I said anything bad about her. Maybe I was too accusatory that she's friends with Candace, and maybe she is. But yeah, I've decided to back off her a little bit. She's really, like, got some major health issues. I've watched some of her YouTube videos, and I know she's seen my videos because I'm getting emails and stuff, not specifically, they claim not to be her, but I think they are, and I don't want to cause her any more problems. That's all I'm going to say. And I believe what she said is her truth. And whether or not, though, that I do think, though, if that is true, what she's saying, which I believe she feels is true, and then I feel like Candace and Dawn were putting on some type of act to seem concerned so that she would witness that. Okay. So I apologize to you, Jody Sue, if I offended you and made anything more stressful on you. I did, the showing of the Facebook about section on your Facebook about section, to me it looked like you were speaking about Candace, but who knows? So I apologize, and I especially apologize about, that's about it. I don't know. Well, if she's holding back, I feel like she does that to sound important. At first, I thought your question was, do you think she's keeping back the info? But I did see that clip. We watched it yesterday where she says that she's keeping things to herself. You guys have no idea the things I'm keeping to myself. And it's just like, did she mean that, like, she's keeping to herself and not sharing with anybody, not even TBI? I don't know. I sure hope not. But I think she says this. I don't know if she's kept not saying anything TBI. I don't know about that, but I will say that her saying that on her live, I feel like she does that to try to seem important, like that she knows everything and she's knows so much more than everybody else and stuff. And she has talked to Dawn, but why go on there and try to make your subscribers, and people who donate to you and stuff, like, feel gypped that you're leaving out info and only telling, certain people things. I don't like that. I don't know. That's my opinion. Justice for Summer Wells. Rhonda Moon has has Moon in her name too. Hi, Orchid. I don't know. Says in, do you know her personally? We can't. That's jumping to conclusions too. Like you're saying, or maybe people should stop being silly and jumping to conclusions. But jumping into conclusion and saying that she wouldn't keep anything from two, that's a jumping into a conclusion too. You don't know that just as much as we don't know if she is. So that's the same thing. I don't understand. That's jumping to conclusions too. It's just not your opinion, so you feel, I don't know. So happy you started this petition, Ziggy. With as many of us who are on these channels hashtagging worse this summer, it's surprising more people are not signed already, but the number is slowly rising. And yeah, well, you know what it is? It's silly YouTube drama. It's creators that, if they didn't come up with it, they don't want to share. But I do think there's a lot of creators that just don't know about it yet. Because I tagged them in it, but I know that they probably don't see. I mean, they get a million notifications. So I don't want to say it's something they don't want to share because it's not something they came up with. It was, our idea here. Everybody's been wanting to get attention of the news, like the national news. And I just feel like the best way to do it, is to make a petition and send it in to these stations, because any person that you want it in front of, like whether it's Dr. Phil or Cher's favorite Dr. Oz or there's even way better, I can't even think of the names right now, but either way, they're all affiliated with one of those networks. So thank you, Hakuna. Well, thanks, Amanda. I've read to the Daily Mail who's done the mass coverage on Gabby's case here in the UK. Please share in any Facebook group that you're in, everyone. Let's get the number up on the petition. Yeah, I'm kind of sad it hasn't hit 1,000 yet, but it kind of makes me feel. But if we can get in front of one big channel like Unmasked, if I can get a hold of Unmasked, that number will shoot up. That Terry really had me wanting to smash my phone last night. Wowzer. I don't know why she dropped. I thought she was having issues, but I don't know. I hope that she didn't feel like we were attacking her or anything. I was trying to be very cordial. Do you guys know if and she doesn't have to, but has she showed anything where it shows that approves that she is actually a child's advocate? She doesn't have to prove anything to anybody, but I'm just curious if she actually has. Put the link in again. It's just change.org/Summer Wells. Did that work? Just in case, I'll do the whole link. You're welcome. Judy Ron, that would be another great one to get the petition to. I tried. I mean, she was being very nice on there. It's hard to, you guys, that's how you keep something from escalating to a back and forth. Like, she came on here very, she wasn't attacking or anything. So I didn't feel comfortable attacking her, Do they really? Griff shared it? Yay! Thank you, Griff. I've been calling Dr. Phil and I have Steve Wilkos, and I called Steve Wilkos 10 times the other day. So Steve Wilkos probably doesn't want anything unless it's like, I don't know. Does he do really like true crime stuff like this? I feel like he does more like lie detector tests, which would be funny to have. Not funny, but it would be nice to have. They wouldn't go, Candace and Dawn, on their lie detector test, see if they had anything to do with their. Hey, that's what they should do. That's perfect idea. If they got on Steve Wilkos, if they know they're innocent, this is what I would do. If I had so many people accusing me, I think that's a great idea, actually. Rhonda. I feel like I would be more than willing. I would love the opportunity. If I had everybody attacking me like that at my worst time in my life with my child missing, I would be like all about going on Steve Wilkos and taking a lie detector for the world to see. I mean, of course, he can't talk about things that there's a gag order on, like the CPS issue, but he could be asked, did you have something to do with the disappearance of your daughter? Another question. Do you know where your daughter is? Questions like that. That would bring so much heat off them. I mean, there would still be some determined to be like, no, like, we don't believe lie detector tests. But if they could pass that on national TV on a show like that, but they're not going to do that because they know where she's at. Yeah, I tried, but Christina Marie, it's change.org/Summer Wells. The mods, hopefully, I think, are sharing it occasionally. And here, I'll type it again. Yeah, but if they're wanting, as far as public opinion of them to stop like all this craziness, then like I would go live, or not live. I would go on a show. Thumbs up for Summer. Yeah, and also we're gonna also share this. I promised, and I will continue to promote it, because let me find it here. Here we go. I promise to keep sharing this, and your word is your bond. So, and it's about Summer anyway. So, why is it? So October 15th, 2021, 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Nita's World has organized a candlelight vigil, or where all of us around the world light a candle for summer exact time, Eastern Standard Time. Oh gosh, there is no way they would talk to Chris Hansen. Well, I don't know. I don't think that Dawn and Candace would talk to Chris Hansen. Not after no. I think that they've learned to probably not speak, that it doesn't look good for them. To do what? I thought it was really rude on her part to do that, but just my opinion. What was that, Savannah? Let me go back. She was on live panel with them last night. Are you talking about Terry? Terry is BFFS with Sharon Prairie Dog. You think they're going to was Cher on again like yesterday, or was it just that one time when let me see. Voices. Let me see. I think I've seen all their. Yeah, I watched it. About the Jody Sue statement video. Let me see if Savannah continued to reply. Just, are you saying you didn't think that was cool what Terry, yeah, what she done on Cher's panel, said what she said about me or stuff? She's a lady that claims that she's a or a child's advocate, like an actual child's advocate, not just one that says, she claims to be a licensed child advocate, but her surrounding people, though, she surrounds herself with are Cher and Benny. Thank you so much, Angela Gamble. Yes, just talking about Terry. It's on Mr. and Mrs. Cher. It was was live last night after she was. Oh, was she really? Thank you. Is that the channel called? Is it called Mr. and Mrs. Cher? Wow. I didn't know about this. I did not know about this. So they were talking about me the whole time? I didn't know. I did not hear that. Sorry, I had to mute for a second. If she's a child advocate, I'm a real life sheriff and I don't even live in America. She can't be and not know that CPS would have removed the boys without there being serious issues. She's full of it. So what was she saying? Am I going to get real pissed if I watch this? Oh, great. I'm going to be pissed, huh? Is that what they talked about the whole time? So she went on there and basically talked shit after I let her on my panel and was totally cordial towards her. Is that what happened? Oh, okay. What a freaking... Okay, I haven't seen it yet, so maybe I'm reacting too soon. But I was so nice to her. You guys saw that. I was incredibly nice to her on panel. And I gave her a chance. Okay, this just shows what type. This is supposed to be a child's advocate. We just need Dr. Phil, Nancy Grace, of any of the big ones to review some of Dawn's interviews. So I wouldn't even have to talk. They wouldn't even have to talk to them to know what's up. Yeah, I'm sure people thought I was too nice. Like, I thought that, wow. She got off panel, though, right when I was getting to the part where I was going to start questioning her reasoning for her debunking and stuff. You know, we were going to talk it out. So I thought afterwards, I was like, was somebody texting her to get her off? You know what I mean? I thought maybe that she probably, it's so funny. She goes, oh, I talk to all YouTubers. I'm talking to you. I talk to Benny. I talk to Cher. It's like, you don't talk to all YouTubers. You're trying to insert yourself in that circle. You're right up there in their freaking butt cracks. Yeah, Glitter Queen was on panel with me, Savannah. It was me and Glitter Queen, and it was her. And I'll pull it up. And this is, I'll play it as fair use. We'll comment on it. But I'm afraid I'm going to get pissed. I'm afraid I'm going to get really pissed. Is it this one? Oh, God, there she is. Oh, my God, look how crazy he looks. Oh, that's sweet. I'm sure there was plenty of people talking crap, but whatever. I was being very respectful towards her, and if she was talking bad about me, then that will never happen again. Is that true, Debbie? I don't know. Yeah, which would be Glitter Queen. That's who was up with her. Yeah, I don't know why. Did you figure that out? Like, was it Glitter Queen? I think Glitter Queen had that issue at first. She has a custom computer and she had to do something differently to be able to. Mine's custom too, but I think I have a webcam plugged into the back. So I think that's where my speaker or my mic is and stuff. That's messed up. She was treated with dignity and respect, and she then goes and talks crap about you, Ziggy. I'm sorry if that's true. You're so much better woman than she is. Yeah, supposed fake child's advocate. You're a liar. I want proof now. I want proof that you're a child's advocate, an actual licensed child advocate, and not just somebody claiming to be an advocate like Benny, who claims to be a victim's advocate with absolutely no training, probably not even a high school diploma. Probably not even a 6th grade education, that dude, for sure. Why would somebody like her want anything to do with these people? It doesn't make sense, guys. I mean, look at the people you surround yourself with. Usually the people that are in your circle are like similar to you. If you're, like I think of my, like when I was younger and a partier and stuff. Yeah, so the people I was around was a partier and kind of into stupid things and, drinking and partying all the time. And that's who I was around. I wasn't around people who had good things going for them, because that's just how it works. So when you're like, once you start to grow up and you get a profession or whatever you do in your life, your circle tends to change, and that's who. It just because you have similar interests and stuff. That's what makes me feel weird about this lady being in the mix with like Cher and Benny and stuff, because why? It just doesn't make sense. It makes zero sense. Like, why she would be up in the, and she's so against like anybody saying that Dawn's guilty of anything. She was backed into a corner on the panel, nicely though, and she knows it. She admitted to the boys being abused, and she did not want to get any further because she didn't want to upset her, these two idiots and Benny. Hey, Slink Selena. Vice is behind the wall. Sign the petition. Change.org/Summer Wells. Well, that is so disappointing, guys. I guess we can see at what point she comes on, but oh God, guys, I don't know if I could. She's on there the whole time. Oh, let's see. I'll give her a chance. Maybe, I don't know. I'm probably going to be pissed. Like, I already feel my face getting hot. This might not be good. Alright, well, I'm playing this for commentary and fair use. I'll speed it up too, just so we don't want to take up too much of our time with these idiots. But Terry. Wow.
My husband and grandma passed today. She's 90 years old.
So sorry.
98's a good one, though.
I just shared you out, Mr. Positive. Terry. I think Terry's
your-
bringing some wine.
Get your earbuds.
Hey,
How you doing?
Terry.
don't forget
Really
to
got hard
share
ice
me
cream.
out.
Yes, and Terry too.
And Terry too.
Banners. Please share out her channel too.
Hey, channel manager, Brandon.
Brandon.
So
Hi,
how was your
Mr.
weekend, Terry?
Positive. It's okay. It's good that I'm here.
Well,
You
there you
guys.
go.
Yeah. What about you guys?
Oh, good. We've been taking it easy because I finally didn't have to work. So. Whoop. Hey, Badger Life, channel manager.
Does she start talking about me right away, or is
Oh,
it
God.
like later on? Anybody know?
Your TV on, Terry?
No. Oh gosh, you could hear it.
Yeah.
I was thinking no, but he's watching. Would you mind? I'm so sorry, honey.
It should be fine. I don't think we'll have any issues with that.
It didn't even occur to me because I can barely hear it.
Yeah, it wasn't really loud. I thought I heard something for a second.
And then
It's
I'm
okay.
like, no. It's like, I'm good. No.
Facials and haircut.
I will have one shot for your channel. Back home from my buddy's house, and I fell. I tried to walk.
With a nasty taste.
Hmm.
Yeah, and I do not care that you were on that other panel, by the way, Terry. That doesn't
Oh,
bother
I
me.
didn't think. I didn't think that you would care.
Benny. Oh yeah.
But yeah, same stuff's been happening with me. Good old Benny. They'll say, sure, but Benny, no, we're done.
No one's going to tell me who I can and can't watch or subscribe to. I mean, that's just
Exactly.
ridiculous.
Yep.
If you don't like the person, don't watch them.
Yeah, and I do not care that you were on that other panel, by the way, Terry. That doesn't
Oh,
bother
I
me.
didn't think. I didn't think that you would care. I just didn't want people coming to you and you know what Terry was doing and just twist.
Wow. Really? So you have to get permission? You text Cher to tell her, hey, I was on that on Ziggy's panel and I don't want you upset with me. What a suck ass. You're a follower. I cannot stand followers, guys. Nothing makes me, besides pedophiles and horrible people, nothing makes me freaking just sick to my stomach than a follower. I cannot, this lady is a follower. It makes me freaking want to puke. I'm so sorry. There's something about people who doesn't have any type of backbone to stand up for what is right. Do your own thing, especially at her age. She should be like, it's different if you're, you know, younger, a teenager, maybe 20s. But once you start to get older, you know how to hold your own opinions of things. And it makes me almost like feel just pity for her and sad, pity, sickened. It just makes me feel gross. Like, why? So why do you care? Like, and these people, Terry, it's so gross. It's not the right type of people you're following. Once you follow these supposed people in your profession of child advocacy, why? You gotta text her. Oh God, dude.
And stuff. So
Yeah.
Well, they're going to twist stuff anyway.
yeah. But I just, like I'm not used to seeing my name, but I'm connected with y'all now. So
Oh, damn.
yeah, I went in,
sorry.
but oh my gosh, they are.
Did you see how she giggled that she's connected with these people? Like, it makes her feel cool. And I know some of you guys don't like this drama and stuff like that, but I am going to be going through this. So if you want to come back in 15 minutes, I understand. Because I want to see what type of two-faced, coward, fake, following, no backbone type of person any of all these people, especially Terry. You come on this panel and I was totally, completely respectful towards you. And I actually was completely never had said anything really bad. I mean, I don't really care for Cher or what she represents, but I really just left her alone. My main issue was Benny until she had to, bring me up on her panel the other night, and that kind of upset me a little bit. And sometimes I react without thinking, and it would have been really bad if I hadn't got a phone call at the last minute before I was supposed to go live yesterday because I was fuming. This lady's a fake and a follower, and it should make you sick to even be surrounded with people. I mean, you should want people who are strong and whatever. You guys get it.
There's some characters.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And they were asking me about Cher. Like, what did Cher mean when she said that?
It doesn't matter.
I don't
you
really
mean that
know. Ask Cher.
I said that I'm holding on to things that I'm not ready to share yet, and they're all taking that and running with it. That I'm holding on to things that I'm not sharing with TBI. You guys, there's a reason.
Yeah, that's
I
what
never
I
said that for one. I am holding on to things that I am not ready to share yet. And trust me, TBI has everything, which is why our door isn't pounded down and our phones and computers haven't been taken like everyone's talking about.
Exactly. See, that's
no, Terry. You're twisting things again and exaggerating just so you could try to build this channel off of Cher's back. You're a channel that's been going now for I don't know how long, and you have like 500 subs. And there's a reason, because you're boring. Sorry. So you're trying to build your channel off Cher's back. No, I was not. And if that's what you thought, I don't know if you really thought that. I think that you're just saying that. But I was asking you how you felt about Cher's answer. Not why I mean, I think I did slip and say, why did Cher say that? But it was just me thinking out loud. But no, I wanted your thoughts, your own. You might not even know what that means anymore because your thoughts are not your own. They're everybody else's. They're Cher's. They're Benny's. I don't believe, until I see proof that you're a child advocate, I cannot believe it. I just cannot. I had so many people in the comments yesterday after my live was like, this lady is not a child advocate. I've been in nursing for 20 plus years and have to, I work directly with social services and child advocates all the time. And she is definitely not one. That's just one comment. There was several.
And that's what I said to them. I'm like, she did, give it to TBI.
They don't, I mean,
and then of course, how could I know, it's just goes around and around. And so I was having internet issues anyway. So I took that as an opportunity to not come back.
There you go.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ugh. I took that. Why did you come here in the first place, Terry? What did you think you were going to get? You know what you're stepping into when you come over on my channel. You know how we are over here. All these subs here, none of them care for Cher, most of them. You knew by the title. And what are you talking about? What was your first question that you asked me when you came on, Terry? You said, why the hate? Why the hate? Well, now I ask you the same question, Terry. Why the hate? I was incredibly respectful to you because you are my elder. You are being, well, now I know you're fake. You're fake. It wasn't you being nice. It was just you with no backbone who can't hold your own because you're on the other side's panel. Don't tell me if Janine's in here, you need to block her. Block that bitch. That's my stalker. Block her. She does have blonde hair, you retard. What are you talking about? I never said that. Can you guys block her? Doodle, you know that I don't want her in here. Please block her. That lady is the biggest stalker. She keeps making accounts to try to get in here. And we'll go over her emails here in a second, too. All her 50 emails she sends me daily. And sorry for saying the R word. It's a bad habit of mine. I don't care. I'm sorry. I don't like blocking people. But that one, particularly, I don't want her in here. Because this lady's stalking me. She's just going to come in here on a different alt. So I don't know why I block her. And I'm sorry I got upset and said that word. But that girl, I don't know what she's talking about blonde hair. Like, she does have blonde hair. So that doesn't even make sense. I have no idea what she's talking about. That girl, that lady, that Janine girl, you guys have no idea what I'm going through with her. You have, just call her a bitch and say, yeah, that's a better word. That's less offensive. And actually, yeah. So, and when I say that word, I don't mean it as like growing up, like when I was a kid, which is no excuse. It was very common and thing said. And about 10 years ago or so, it's changed and it's a bad habit. She claims it's her real name. Who? Which one? Janine or she claims to be, she says on her channel that her name's Lambert or something like that. Terry Lambert is what she says her name is. Yeah, and she makes several alt accounts, and she sends me like several emails, and she tries finding out who I am and who my child or children are, and it's just crazy. And I've tried to talk with her, and I totally was listening to her point of view and stuff, and why she is so passionate that the info, she's passionate about the info that I got, that she says it's not it's from this psychic or whatever. So yeah, she's sent me emails. We'll go over those. She demanded me not to share them, but you guys, anything that doesn't have personal information in it, as far as like, let's see, like if it doesn't have medical records, or if it has a real name in it, I'm not going to share it. But if you use that name on YouTube, I might share it. If you ask me to not share the emails and you're not harassing me, then I won't share it. So you could be safe to know that I will never share your emails if you ask me to. It's just this one, she's harassing me. And yeah, just so you can get an idea what I'm going through. So anyways, I just don't want her in here. And anybody, you guys, mods, anybody who you believe is her, please block her. She's in a different country, so that's why she's pushing the limits. What? See, she's makes so many. She accused. I've heard of that before. Like, oh, somebody was accusing me that was you and stuff. It's like, guys, I don't have any alt accounts. I hardly ever have. I mean, my mods hardly delete anything because they know that we like all opinions here, as long as you. I think that we have 5 people blocked. And actually, guys, my uncle, he's mentally retarded. So, or, so I know some people have family members and stuff and that's why they don't like that word. It's just like a really bad habit. So please forgive me that I said that word. I would hate that it's just been a bad habit of mine when I get real angry. Try to just say something different next time. Any word but that, you know what I mean? Oh, really? Was she giving him crap too? No, and anything that has personal information like names, like unless Jeannie, this is a warning. Any email you send me will be shared unless it has, any personal stuff like kids' names, real names that you don't use on YouTube, Social Security, medical records, stuff like that. You know what I mean? Stuff you're not allowed to share. Offended by child abusers and sex. Have you fed your kids 3 healthy minutes today? What? Okay, Don Sweet. Oh, well, we'll keep an eye on Don Sweet. That might be one of her alts. This lady, I can't even tell you. She has a freaking Facebook with 40 people who are all her. And they all have they're all part of this fishing. They have fish and aquariums, and they're all just fake accounts. They're all part of that group that Benny was talking about too. All these fakes, which is all probably the one person, Janine, but might be 2 or 3 people. They're all part of this group that is like a debunking group, basically to debunk my info. That's it. That's what their life consists of. And this lady put so much time and energy into it. It's crazy. and they're making a YouTube channel too. They're getting all their info together, and they're making a YouTube channel, which is like debunk my information and anybody else's who they don't agree with, I guess.
Yeah. So checking evictions, that's sweet. And we're not really talking about anything. We're just kind of shooting the breeze.
Yeah.
Anybody's welcome to come on. We'll talk about whatever. We can talk about true crime or Trump or whatever.
No, please not Trump.
I know.
I only like talking about it
please.
because people get so amped up about it. I love that. I love when people are passionate about things.
Yeah. You know, my husband wasn't so thrilled about that when Trump would get brought up. That was one of the things. Yeah. Where did Benny go? Is he still
He was
here?
in the chat.
Mm.
Benny.
Frankie,
Hey, Frankie.
no political stuff. Thank you, channel manager. I'm at that, Sean.
That's
Trust
not
me,
very
he sees-
positive, Mr. Positive.
He sees when the camera's not on.
No, but you have a lot of strength. I couldn't go through everything you have. Well, she's mean to me. She poked me in the eye
No, that was
like a half hour ago.
It was an accident. And it was my fingernails.
Yeah, it was your fingernail.
Does
Oh,
she
great.
mention
Hey, Caitlin.
anything else about me?
She likes to I don't know, pat me or whatever when she laughs. Yeah, we're gonna go to England. She's gonna walk around.
With Terry.
Oh, yeah, let's look that up. To Terry's channel in the
Oh, thank you.
chat there.
Oh,
If you can say this word, W sauce.
That's what Rachel Ray says. The only name I did have, his wife now there filming everything. I believe that was his wife right there. Yeah, just a mess. Unfortunately, I feel like it's a publicity stunt.
that's messed up. I
Because he's been
saw
on
that.
the
I
eye
thought
for
it was
a while.
cool.
I mean, I still anyway. No, I don't like who people are making Dog be these days. Because I definitely feel like he's probably not all there. He's heartbroken, maybe a touch of dementia or something. Like he didn't seem like a normal dog even on that video clip. I know that.
Oh, he's
I mean, kind of. Yeah, exactly, Jay. He's
say a quick little thing to each other. There is always people saying, "I can read lips. I know what you said." The trackers on your kids. There you go. The only thing that kind of irks me in a weird way is how one particular case will just get everybody's attention and then no one gives a shit about all the other ones.
Okay, then why don't you guys do something besides Summer Wells then? Isn't that the only thing that Cher talks about? If it irks, I understand, I shouldn't really get on Prairie Dog so bad because, and I call him Prairie Dog, that's just my nickname for him, because, he is very, I don't know. He doesn't annoy me as bad as Cher does. You know what I mean? I know, right? I'm like, how can you? I mean, they feel like they own the case. That's why. They feel like they own the case, so only they can talk about it, but they get annoyed when everybody else just talks about Summer and that's it. Well, when you're passionate about something, you're passionate about it, okay? That's just how it works. So, that's why. Does she talk about anything else in here? It gets boring. Let me see.
But I mean, we can't really. All right, done with that.
I got such a badass. Well, I don't know. I got such a good thumbnail for my live tomorrow. Marijuana, and I was like, what if people does the mail check so people can't send me shit bags and stuff? I don't.
Mandatory masks. That's it so far. Eventually,
Fun to do a discussion. Anyway, she had a leopard print tattoo. It always stood out to me. So I tattoos, and so we got each other's names tattooed.
mine too.
Yeah, I live up to my sign 100%. He is a Pisces.
That's probably why he doesn't bother me as much. He's a Pisces. I'm a Pisces. That's probably exactly why. But look at this bump on the wall here on the right, just sitting there Well, you can go. I I don't think so. Here to help. I don't believe that. That's not true. You're just the channels you're on. Just the loser channels you're on, do. Seriously. Just the ones that are like cool with Benny and stuff, you know. Of course. It's just like that's exactly goes along exactly with what I was talking about. Birds of a feather flock together. You hang around and watch, you know, what you relate to. So you're relating to channels like Benny and Terry, I guess. Like, God, she's so boring. But and Cher, because they're criminals like you, here to help. So of course all the channels that you're watching is talk crap about me. Duh. Oh, here's another one. So this is probably Janine. So guys, keep an eye on this one too, because that's probably because he's talking like he's in the UK, like Janine, by the way. When is your birthday? I'm the first day of Aries. Mine's earlier on. I don't want to give out that info, but I'll say my birthday's in March. Since we got so many stalkers that, well, not so many, it's actually one person with like 5 million different personalities, but make sure Benny isn't sneaking around outside back door, right? What? She's massaging his chin like she would. Oh my God. Which one was that? Janine, kindly F off. Yes, please. Oh, well, you and Janine are neighbors, probably. That's nice to know, Orchard. Can you email me? I'm just kidding. Benny had a meltdown. His son has COVID. He was probably doing that to get donations. Like, guys, don't. Most kids, like, COVID doesn't even faze them. Isn't that what they say? I don't know. Right? Exactly. This is a see pet. No wonder, Pez, they think you're me because you think exactly like me. Every comment I see of yours is exactly is what I am thinking. No, I'm not. Well, what do you call somewhat local? I'm not in Tennessee. I could get there. Wouldn't be like the longest drive ever. I wish I was in Tennessee, but hey, Down Under Crime Talks. I don't know. Yeah, that's what I think too. Think also. Yeah, she's, I guess, in Canada, but that's another question I have. Like, how did she get in Canada? Because she was arrested just a couple weeks before she went to Canada, and they're really strict about crossing the border and stuff. And I don't know. Somebody said she has dual citizenship. I can't, who knows? I lived in I thought you said I lived in Canada for just one day. I was like, she has a dual passport. I'm in the area of Kingsport, Sullivan County, right outside Hawkins. Oh, cool. So what's it like in your area? Like, as far as what are people saying around there? Did you really? What kind of what did you experience? Did you meet Dawn and Candace? Did you talk to any locals about the case? She claims she has dual citizenship. Yeah. Bump on the wall always dresses up for Sharon Psycho Benny Boy. So weird. She just sits there like a weirdo. It's so creepy. I'm in Canada and it's wonderful. Yeah. I think she ran across the border barefoot. There's ways, people get across. That's what, people, as far as Brian Laundrie, like some people think, like, did you guys see those videos about him, this lady on TikTok, or not TikTok, I think it's Instagram, saying that, she saw him on overheard somebody with a backwards cap. I don't know. I'll play it here in a second. It's very weird. Yes, I did. Seeing any of the wells. Nor did I see a single fire for summer. Aw. What's sitting? Sighting. Did you see any? I mean, I'm sure you didn't see any of the wells. They probably don't go out in public. I mean, everybody hates them. Honestly, most locals don't believe they had anything to do with Summer's disappearance. You'd have to know Beech Creek to understand. But you don't do things down there to bring attention to the area. But you don't. Oh, I see. They want people to just stop going around there and going. Look at this idiot right here, guys. Look at this idiot. Look at her. She is so psycho. You guys, look at her. How's this helping Summer? Janine, don't worry about it. Go onto a channel that you care about, not me. By the way, there is, just because you're in another country, there is things I can do about you harassing and stalking me. So please, kick rocks, lady. How the heck does this lady keep going on in a different, the same name over and over? Like, we're going to have 1 million Janines blocked, and it's going to be our only person blocked. We're going to have 1 million in my block list. It's going to be Janine Moreau, Janine Moreau, Janine, all, like, a whole block list full of her name. And she's never going to give up. Like, but she won't come on panel either. Here, Janine, grab the link. Grab the link. You won't do it. We've already tried because you just want to stay hateful and you won't come up. She is in here. Let me tell you. Let's Janine, would you like to share exactly where you're at? No, I'm not going to say. She's over there in the UK area somewhere. You guys can look up her name. She has an old MySpace. Like, this is like where her she has her location there. It's probably not even real. She's probably like my neighbor or something weird. What in the hillbilly hell is going on here? Oh, Janine. I tried to talk things out with you. You would not have it. It was either I had your opinion or you weren't gonna, leave me alone. and stop stalking me. But people have different opinions for reasons. I mean, just because you are dead set that the person I spoke to is this psychic lady or these fake profiles you found on Facebook, and I'm telling you over and over that it's not, and you can clearly see it's not by the way these people are talking, that you're sending me screenshots. I won't, Amanda. Don't worry. I won't say where she's at. I don't know exactly. But you can tell the person I spoke to about this information I was given, that you guys all saw the video. You guys can completely tell that by the language when compared to the screenshots she sent me of who she thinks it is that I spoke to, who is talking about these rats and stuff like that. I'm like, that was nothing ever discussed with me. And so, yeah, she won't take that for an answer. And I was nicely said, I'm so sorry. Like, that's not who I believe that I spoke to. Actually, I'm 99.999% sure. I know you're passionate and believe that that is who I spoke to, but I'm telling you it's not. And she just wouldn't quit. Like, she freaked out on me because I wouldn't believe what she was saying. Like, I didn't believe the same way as her, basically. It wasn't like, I mean, I don't believe they're entirely innocent, and I don't believe they're telling all of the truth, but I don't believe they killed her either. TBI is not dumb, and neither are the true leaders of, because he would be dead or in jail. Well, I don't think they killed her. I don't think that. That's not my opinion. But I do think that they know where she is. Yeah, Janina's persistent. She's like a real psychopath. A real true psychopath. Like those ones that get like fixated on somebody and they just cannot like let it go. Like one person. Like I have tons of several people we talk about here. We got Terry, we got Cher, we got Benny. But the most important person of all is Summer, guys, and petting her furry dog. And look, he's like smiling like a dog would. So once again, I have this banner up. I told Heidi, like, I wanted to say hi. She sent me a Cashapp, and I just thought that was nice. So that's why the banner's up. I'll probably go ahead and take that down. I just wanted her to see that and thank you guys, the new members. We have fun in our Discord. The other night we were talking for now we have more people that's joined, but it was like just a few of us talking in voice chat. But 663 signed now. Awesome. My end says 661, but it's probably hasn't. Yeah, you mentioned these snake mounds. Let's see here.
Right?
Yep.
Yes.
Asked what I was.
Okay.
Cancer, water sign.
Her husband is a Pisces or Virgo.
Yeah, Brandon.
I believe I named it Justine or Justine. Baby, you have to show this. I'm sending it to you.
Yeah, maybe it massages the throat.
Oh my God.
I think I said that, but that again.
We do have Jimmy Hoffa though.
Yeah.
But no.
Eggs, chocolate milk.
No
The problem.
You literally know nothing. I share 50-50 custody of all 4 of my children, so I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Yeah, people are just stupid. I should have put on subscribers only mode. I totally forgot.
Also, Ashley, it's legal. Legal. Hello.
Hey, Laura. A terminal illness just to gain sympathy.
Are you fucking kidding me? Is that what they're saying? What a sad, sad human. Alcohol is legal. I don't see why pot isn't, to be honest. Like everywhere. Alcohol is legal, I think, everywhere, right? Almost everywhere. So I think like pot should be.
I'd have a couple of beers once in a while. That's fine. There's nothing
Oh,
wrong.
You're
Good
allowed.
God. Oh, honey, do you want to grab my medication on the way up so we can show this idiot?
Oh God.
Yes, I made up a terminal illness just to gain sympathy.
Are you fucking kidding me? Is that what they're saying? What a sad, sad human you are to even say that. Like, seriously, that's very pathetic of you. That pisses me off, actually.
Leah liked AC/DC and Patsy Cline. Well, there's a mix.
Sympathy. How long have you been diagnosed with MS, babe?
For 7 years.
Okay, 7 years, and he is still working every day, all day, except the weekends. Sometimes he works the weekends as a fucking carpenter, people. A very hard job to have if you Google MS, which I've been having to Google a lot on. Educate yourself before a stupid comment like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, it's not the healthiest thing, obviously, but
Right.
For sympathy.
I mean,
Idiot.
everything in moderation. Like, if I was drinking,
A few times a year.
It's-
yeah,
You know, it's nobody's business either.
A couple times this
Yeah.
month, but we've been stressed.
another idiot, Ashley. Marijuana is legal in Canada, so
Oh, Ashley, that's hilarious. You literally know nothing. I share 50-50 custody of all 4 of my children, so I'm not sure what you're talking about.
people are just stupid. I should have
Yeah.
put on subscribers only mode. I totally forgot.
Also, Ashley, it's legal. Legal. Hello.
Hey, Laura.
All the time, not to worry what strangers think because they know nothing, and that you guys are idiots and they are raped. Right, baby?
Haters, there you go. There you go. And where did this thing come from? Because I'm having a beer, I must be faking MS. I don't even understand that connection.
That's funny.
Yeah.
Doesn't sound fun though.
Really
YouTube
is.
is basically a soap opera. At no point have I ever said, I have MS and I'm struggling. Can you help me out?
Right.
Oh, thank you very much, Skylar.
This is why I haven't YouTubed in like a week.
Oh yeah. Made a new friend today. Well, that's cool. We basically just chilled in bed and watched Suits.
Look right now, guarantee you.
Or whatever, and your videos will get recommended and stuff too.
I try.
That's all you can do.
Mhm.
It hurts, but I'm very like I know my situation with my kids and they don't, so I feel secure in that. I'm fine with that. They can use my kids against me to try and hurt me because it doesn't hurt me because they literally have no idea.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
And Skylar, I get where you're coming from because there's days I feel like I'm 70. I always feel better after I start moving around. Welcome back, Laura.
Terry is cool.
Oh, thank you. I try.
That's all.
You guys know I couldn't let that go. I couldn't let that dorky I try go. You know I couldn't. I have to say something. I have to make fun of her with that. I'm sorry. How would somebody get that she's cool just sitting there like that? Just sitting there like a weirdo, just sitting there. Well, like, hello, what are you doing there? You're just sitting there. You're not even saying anything. So strange, like with your camera on too. Like if you're not gonna talk and that's fine, you're gonna be on panel, but turn off your camera and just sitting there like a bump on a log. And somebody actually said you're cool, like, okay. She does look like a goofball, dude. I can't. I'm so sorry. I know it's so mean, but she looks so goofy. Like she's trying to fit in with what she feels is the cool kids. And it just does not work for her. Not that Cher and them are cool at all, but she thinks it's cool, which is why I feel that she is not an actual child's advocate, guys. It's almost embarrassing. It's so embarrassing. Pez, we need to be friends because no wonder people think you're me. It is embarrassing. It makes me feel uncomfortable. I think they sold her for dope money. I agree. I would still like to know how they came up with $25,000 to buy that Subaru from David Dotson's son-in-law car dealership. David has a yellow one. Yeah, me too. And it's not really good. And if they put money that they sold Summer into a vehicle, like, that's the dumbest thing ever. If that's the way to hide money, a vehicle loses value like so fast. They could not turn around and sell that vehicle for even 15,000, maybe 15. I don't know. But that's like the horrible way to hide money. Why not put it in something that's going, I mean, well, if it's selling Summer, then I think that I don't even want to go there. She's on crack and Terry's attention seeking. Yeah, sure. What kind of mother leaves her kids for a man in another country? Yeah, that's weird. How old are her kids though? Are they older? Or I know she has, without giving like really I don't want to give out personal info, but I know she has like older teenage, like probably high school. But does she have any little ones? If she has any little ones, that's definitely. She looks drunk, pissed, and a huge attitude change. Sorry, I had to mute guys for a second. She has different baby daddies and left minor children for a man over them. She is really. Chase has 2,500 flyers to put out around Tennessee. If anybody wants them, you contact him. They are free. You just got to hang them. Oh, wow. That'd be awesome. Who's Chase? Sorry, guys. What did James say here? Oh, critical thinking crime. You guys, you should join. You guys should totally, here. Can one of the mods put critical thinking crimes link in the comments? She did a really good video on child protect CPS in Tennessee. She is so good. And I'm so glad she got over 1,000 subscribers because she's amazing. I'm trying to see all that. Can that woman even talk? Oh my god, I feel like the mean girls right now. Dodson is a flute freak. Please read my comment and everyone share about the yeah. I tried everything to get facts and talked to neighbors and got no closer. Yeah. Third wheel, yeah, for sure. Damn you, salty. Yeah, I know. What's Wally's? Is that her teeth? Oh gosh. Yeah, I know. She just wants to fit in. I understand, but were you here when she was on here yesterday? And I was totally respectful, and then she goes back to this channel and it's like, okay. So who are we supposed to contact? Who was it that said that? See ya, Orchid. Oh God, here we go, guys. She's back. Mods, how are you guys letting this freaking thing? She's making account after account, guys. We should start counting. Okay, so this is how many Janine accounts now that we know it's truly Janine. You're on a roll. Keep going, Janine. Oh, she claims she's in Liverpool. Yeah, sure you are. Who would want to fit in with Cher? Maybe she has been shunned by the pretty YouTube girls. Oh, not her again. Okay, sorry. It's okay, guys. It's fine if you miss it. I'm not mad. Isn't this the woman that was talking about me? Janine, yes. Savannah, yes. There you go. Savannah, or Janine, there's Savannah. Janine, come up on panel. Like, I don't understand. If you want to keep coming in here and stuff, like, you're welcome to come up on panel. And I will be just as respectful as I was to this one right here. Or I'll try anyways. Oh, Orchid Star said come meet her. Uh-oh. Can you guys film that meeting, please? My 2 sisters live in Liverpool. Aren't you going to call in? Yeah, no, she's not. She's too much of a sissy, so. Yeah, the panel's open for anybody who wants to come up, actually. There's the link. And, I mean, it's always open. I would love to hear what she has to say about me. Yeah. It's weird. And we will go into more of it in the Discord. So, like the private Discord with members only, because she gets really personal. Yeah, you should come up. Or, hey, do you know my email? If you don't want to come up, I know a lot of people coming on panel is not their thing, but ziggy333@mail.com. Come on, Janine, keyboard gangster. And you know what? Critical Thinking Crime might be near you too. Maybe she could have you. Well, I was about to say rest. I thought you're actually previous district attorney, not a police officer. But come on down. You're the next contestant. Arse. Yeah. She won't come up. We tried this last time. Probably because she's probably going to get up here with a regular American accent, and then her cover's going to be blown that she's from England. Yep, that's it. And I love getting emails from you. If anybody, or from everybody, if she's too chicken, right? If anybody has, any info, like, just email it to me. Anything you want me to show or anything like that. God. What the hell did she just send me? She's such a weirdo. Guys. Why did she send me this? Guys, look what she emailed me. What a freaking weirdo. Janine, just so you know, your emails aren't safe with me, so I will share every single one of them. Tennessee Code. Confidentiality of records and reports. Violation access to records. I don't know who she thinks I am. I don't work for CPS, you idiot. And I almost said the word that I told you guys I wouldn't say anymore. We will all be watching. Here, guys, look at her. Look at her email. It's so stupid. It's the most stupid thing that I mean, really. Look at the email she sent me. And I'm not cover. There's nothing to cover because she goes by that name in here too, Janine Morel. So, see you in your live. We will all be watching. And then she sends me this confidentiality of records and reports, violations, access to records, confirmation of investigation, anonymity of abuse reporters. What? Here we go. We'll read it. We'll entertain this, even though I know it has nothing to do with me. A, in order to protect the rights of the child and the children's parents or other persons responsible for the child's welfare, all records concerning reports of child abuse, sexual abuse, including files, reports, records, communications, and working papers related to investigations or providing services, videotapes, reports made to the abuse registry and to local offices of the department, and all records generated as a result of such processes and reports shall be confidential and exempt from other provisions of the law and shall not be disclosed except as specifically authorized by Chapter 37, Chapter 5, Part 5. Okay. B, except as otherwise provided in 37-5 or 37-5-107. This part or part 4 of this chapter, it is unlawful for any person except for purposes directly connected to with the administration of this part to disclose, receive, make use of, authorize, knowingly permit, participate in, or acquiesce, I can't say the word, to the use of any list or name or any information concerning a report or investigation of a report of harm under this part, directly or indirectly derived from the records papers, files, and communications of the department or other entities authorized by law to assist the department which such information was acquired in the course of performance of official duties. Disclosures may be made to persons and entities directly involved in the administration of this part. Janine, I was not giving a report. I was not given a direct report. Oh my God. How many times do I have to say this? I am not a social services worker. I am not a doctor. I am not any type of position where I cannot repeat info that somebody said to me is true. That is called hearsay. Me repeating information that was given to me, it was not a report given to me. Right? I mean, and according to you, it's fake anyway, so why do you care? Let's see here. Well, she didn't send the whole thing here, but she did put the link. She's so graciously shared. Disclosure may be made to persons and entities directly involved in the administration of the part, including department employees, medical professionals, and contract or other agency employees who provide services, including those from child advocacy centers to children and families. The attorney, blah, blah, blah. So I don't understand, guys, what she's doing. I was not given a report. Yeah, that doesn't pertain to me, Janine, so try again. Dude, this is what, and then she sends me this too, guys. with her stupid emoji, like the, you know, two hands going up. If you can see in the right here in the top corner, she just sends me something that says DCS is the state of Tennessee's public child welfare agency. Okay. She put it, at the end, it says it is a state crime to disclose confidential information about children or families involved with DCS. I don't work for DCS, so it's not a crime. That's what you don't understand. I'm not the DCS worker. If I was, yeah, it would be a crime. And also, it was not a report I saw, so confidentiality of records among the requirements for receiving federal funding under the Child Abuse Treatment Act is that states must preserve the confidentiality of all child abuse and neglect reports and reports to protect the privacy rights of the child and the child's parents or guardians, except in certain limited circumstances. All jurisdictions have provisions that protect abuse and neglect records from public scrutiny. Many jurisdictions include specific provisions that protect the records from public view. 3. All information created or collected, directly or indirectly, in any medium which identifies you and or your child shall be kept confidential in order to protect your privacy and will not be shared except as provided by law. Child case files and related information are official records which have been designated by confidential law. Then she sends me drug screen carried out by DCS CPS are a standard 10 panel, and sometimes just because you say this, Janine, doesn't mean that it's true. I want to see where you got just because you typed up this stuff and sent it to me does not make it true. She's telling me once again, getting into this stupid drug screen thing because I was told that Dawn and Candace failed for crack cocaine. She's stuck on it because she doesn't see how they would test the difference between crack and cocaine, okay? That's her argument. On the standard 10-panel test, typically, okay? Do you know what the word typically means? And I can't even believe you typed this in and you didn't give me a reference, okay? I'm taking college classes. I am in my senior year as an adult student. And I know, and I've wrote many papers, that you always provide your source, okay? So I don't know if this is a scholarly source. So I can't take this information as anything true. This could have came from Wikipedia, for all I know, which is not a scholarly source. This could have just came from your memory or what you think. But she said it typically looks for cocaine, marijuana, PCP, amphetamines, opiates, benzos, barbiturates, methadone, propoxyphene, and Quaaludes. Yeah, I don't think we look for. I think when you say Quaaludes, yeah, you're wrong. We don't look for Quaaludes over here. I don't think. Standard 12-panel test looks for cocaine, marijuana, PCP, amphetamines, opiates, benzos, barbiturates, methadone, propoxyphene, Quaaludes, ecstasy, oxycodone, and Percocet. The reports will specifically indicate the presence or absence of cocaine and benzolaglockine, 9, whatever. The presence of cocaine or its major metabolite, benzo, whatever, indicates use within the past 4 days. Cocaine has a 6-hour half-life, so it's present in urine for 1 day after use. Benzolaglockine has a half-life of 12 hours, so it will be detected in urine for up to 4 days after use. There is no correlation between concentration and pharmacologic or toxic effects. In other words, here we go. In other words, they're not testing for what form of cocaine was in or how it's taken. Okay, thanks, Janine. Thanks, Dr. Janine. Thank you for sending me non-scholarly information with no source. I take your word as zip, zero, zilch. Means nothing to me. Thank you. What a waste of time that was. Trust me, I understand her point. I've looked into it myself. Between how they would know the difference between cocaine and crack cocaine. There is a way to tell the difference. First of all, you cook up cocaine with baking soda and it makes crack. It is smoked, and cocaine is usually snorted, right? So, when it breaks down, the metabolites form into something differently than, like, if you snort cocaine, it breaks down differently than smoked crack. Okay. And also they stay in the systems at different lengths of time. What does CPS test? I don't know for crack, and I don't know how. I don't know. There is ways to do it though, guys. It's totally possible. I know, that's insane. Kathy Lambert, are you related to Terry Lambert? Just kidding. Terry Lambert. Well, that's what Terry claims her last name is. She says her last name is Lambert. She says it right in her videos, guys, so I'm not doxing anybody. Go watch her first video. She calls herself Terry Lambert. And so that's what some people are saying. That's crazy. She is boring, you're right. Especially if she can't send me something that shows where she got her information at, then you know what I mean, it's just basic. It's nothing unless you can't give a source. Unless you give a source, you know. The first one she gave a source, but the second one she didn't. Hey, Gwen. You're in UK? Oh. That's where our buddy Janine is from, too. Oh, thank you so much, Lady Justice. That's really nice. I know I get it. Just it's entertaining for me a little bit. It doesn't really upset me too much, except when she like goes real life, but it doesn't. I mean, I just like to, it's nice to debate. I'll debate her. She can come up here and she can debate me. That's totally fine. That'd be great. We could have a debate panel. She could go ahead and express to you guys all her reasoning why she believes the way she does, and anybody could do this, not just Janine. And we could go back and forth. That's totally fine. I'm not scared at all. Like, that's what Janine and her other personalities, fake personalities, or multiple personalities like to say, is that, hey Judy, is that I delete comments and stuff, which is so untrue, guys. Which they sent me. How they proved this is they sent me side by sides of screenshots that were different. Sometimes YouTube holds back comments if they feel like it's offensive, and we don't delete comments here. No, the only ones we delete is Janine. Yeah, I don't know. That is a piss test. Yeah. I doubt that they gave him a piss test. I would think at least it was a blood test, but too. So. Oh, yay, Lady Justice just joined. That's so nice. Thank you. Please join our Discord, our members only Discord, Lady Justice. The more the merrier. Thank you so much. Now I got off topic, but that's probably a good thing. Oh, follicle and blood test. So I'm guaranteed that, well, I would think, because urine screens can be much easier to alter or pass, get a false negative, than a blood test. So, you know, I don't think that they did hair follicles, but maybe they did. I doubt it. I don't know. Maybe they did. I was just assuming it was a blood test. I wasn't told that which one, but hey, RR and MM. May, Team Ziggy, yay! The Zigsters. Now I wonder if Cher is sending Janine dipshit Morel in to take over the live when you play her video, Ziggy. I don't know. But I do need to, by the way, I need to, speaking of, even though it's Cher, I have to put in the description her video because it's only fair. Or, it's only fair. I played it, so. So I need to write that down. Voices Behind the Wall. Oh, no, that's not the channel we played today. We played Mr. and Mrs. Cher. From Missouri. Awesome. My mom used to live there and near Columbia. I'll say that. No, thank you. Thank you. Yeah, hair follicle is the most reliable, but it goes back so long, like 6 months or something. They don't do blood tests here. What, in Tennessee they don't? So it's more likely a UDS is what you're saying? Oh, good, I missed it. Yeah, Gwen, you probably would have been disappointed in me because I got a little in some drama. Kinda. Gwen is not about the drama at all. But she still supports me and I love her for that, and she tries. She's definitely wiser than I am. Can you, when you get a second, can you send the pic? Why do I not know which pic she's talking about? Oh, that's really nice, Lady Justice. Can you remind me which pic that you're wanting, Glitter Queen? Even though I probably was just talking about it and just went brain dead. Don said on TIR that they drew blood on this night Summer went missing. Is that what he said? Yeah, I would think they would do blood, but that's just... No, nope. Can somebody put all this... we know they're using, guys. Please. No, hold on. Okay, here. Where's the pictures? Where's my proof? They are definitely using, guys. I mean, come on. That's so obvious. Here we go. Does this look like the face of somebody who's, if they're not dead, then what is that? What is that we're looking at right there? Can you please tell me? Yeah, I know. And it's a good thing, actually, when I was talking about it, you weren't on here. I said it was actually a good thing that you called me yesterday because I would have been on here highly irate. But since you talked me off the edge there for, I was late to my live, but by 15 minutes or so, but it was worth it because I came on here, I was much more calmed down, and I addressed the situation in a much more calm manner. So what is this? What is this if she is not on something? That is exactly right. Ding, ding, ding. Anybody who's ever done opiates or, even heroin, not that I've ever done heroin, I'm just saying, would know what that is. And the person that said that, I think it was Jessica. There's video with slow. Come on, Jessica. Okay, well, that's fine. That's your opinion. That's fine. I'm not going to get on you about it. It was not because the video was slow. If she was not dead, then she was nodding out on heroin or some very strong opiate like fentanyl. Or could have been a strong opiate like oxy mixed with maybe a benzo. But yeah, definitely some type of strong opiate involved there. That's scary. And then we had Dawn that went and sat on the toilet on a live. That's not the behavior of somebody who is not, well, he could have been really, really drunk, I guess. But only people who are using and out of their mind or like very drunk would go and take a crap on the live, knowing that, and when it's not about his daughter, like, that should piss you off. No pun intended. Even though he wasn't taking a piss, it was, I think, number 2. Or a lot of people think that he was shooting up too, which would make sense because look at the state of Candace. How are you going to go on a live about your daughter in that state? Why wouldn't you just avoid going live? It just doesn't make sense. If you're that messed up. And also, why would he show Candace like this? Why would he show Candace in this condition? Unless it's all a joke to him. Unless it's, he's now purposely just giving us things to attack him about because he's just saying F it, you know what I mean? But see, the thing is, like, and I get that, but in a different situation, I guess I would understand him just like being like F it and just purposely being like, oh, I'm just going to act crazy because they're going to talk crazy about me anyways. But we got his daughter is missing. That's the difference. That's not how you act. You don't make a joke in mockery of your daughter's disappearance. That is highly suspect. Now, for the people saying, oh, well, they're getting fucked up because they miss their daughter or, because, and trust me, somehow my daughter, I would probably look like this too. I'm telling you, I would look right like this. My eyes probably wouldn't be open like that, but that's weird, creepy. But I would also have emotion for the loss of my daughter, and I wouldn't go on, when I'm going on live to beg for my daughter to be brought home and stuff. I wouldn't go on there in this condition. It just makes mockery of Summer. It's absolutely embarrassing. It's absolutely embarrassing. And if Summer is found someday, and let's just pray that she is, and when she sees this, can you imagine how that's going to make her feel? Seeing her dad taking a crap, like, basically on her and the whole world, it's really just horrible. So, yeah, I agree. Oh, yeah. This behavior was going on way before Summer was gone. Those boys witnessed it. Yeah. I have the video too. I have it actually. Yeah, I have it on my computer. I just can't play it because Benny strikes everything. And for some reason, I don't know. I have no idea why. I trust me. I don't know why they don't ever, when Benny strikes things, they always side in his favor. Doesn't really make sense. Oh, that's what I was saying. Misunderstood. Like, that's what many people think. I mean, if Candace was in this position and looked this way, then that is also more reasoning to believe that's what Dawn was doing on the toilet. Because just what sorry, I got distracted by a notification on when you look at Candace here. Oh, I was going to mention when Mary said that one time when he came over, he went like straight to her bathroom and he wouldn't come out of there. He was like in there forever. And she was asking his ex-wife, Pamela, like, what's he doing in there? And she's like, oh, he's just shooting up. And she's like, no, he can't be doing that. Like, she freaked out. So he has a habit of going in bathrooms and shooting up. Doug's videos from Friday got taken down, all 3. Yeah, so I got a screenshot of that. One of them did, and it said it was I was reading text. It said that it wasn't Benny either. It was like some type of media company. I don't know what it was about. Sharon and Benny are the worst PR team I've ever seen. It's so weird. Yeah. Those poor boys, when they're young adults with their own kids, I hope those videos aren't around anymore. I know. And guys, like, that's one of the things too people have said about like my info that I put out. They're like, worry about the boys seeing it someday. Let's see. How do I feel? I want to make sure I say my feelings on this correctly. I believe that their personal experience, like, they were there, guys. They lived it. They know they were abused. Me saying that they're abused and me saying that I had somebody in the social services field or claimed to be in the social services field that I am pretty sure was that just basically let me know, yes, it's true the boys were abused. They were, hit and kicked and hair pulled, and I don't know. I don't think that their personal experience is I don't believe my videos are going to do any harm to the boys. I really truly don't. Now, yeah, I don't. We all know that they were abused, and it should be Dawn and Candace's fault that they put their boys in a situation like this. If they would tell us where Summer is, this would all end. I mean, probably wouldn't end right away, but at least like people wouldn't be wasting their time, money, and resources on trying to find her when they know where she's at. That's what's so frustrating. It would cause the pain of the boys it would be less knowing that their sister's okay or found or, So I put the blame on Dawn and Candace. I'm sorry, and that's just my opinion. Yeah, they lived it. Like, that's what could be worse than that. They did neglect Summer, and that's okay. This is something I mentioned before, I know, but that's one of other Janine's ladies debunking info about my info. She says that the fact that I was told that you guys, the info I got about them not going to the doctor and dentist, I don't think that means that they had never, ever, ever gone to the doctor or dentist. I think that means that they weren't given adequate treatment and appointments like you're supposed to, like not on a somewhat regular basis. Like just because they're not taking their kids to the dentist every 6 months or something is not going to get your kids taken away. It's that, and or even once a year or something. It's that and everything else. So Janine says since there was a pic of Summer in front of the dentist's office, that means that she went to the dentist and she got adequate dental care. Well, I don't agree with that. Then Julie, you should probably go on to a different channel because we don't have much facts. We don't have much facts to go by. There's a lot of speculation going on YouTube, and that's just how it is, whether you're for the parents or not. Okay, so and I want to know when you say I haven't stated a fact one, are you going by what you believe are facts, your opinions? So your opinions are now facts, correct? So if it's not your opinion, then that means, most of us are not talking just about the facts. No, actually, none of these creators are. I can't think of any creators that, even though there's many that want to go, oh, just by the facts, just the facts. That's not true. We all have opinions on what happened to these kids, on what happened to Summer, on whether Dawn and Candace have something to do with it. Whether you say you believe they do or don't, neither one's a fact because we don't know for sure. We can only go by our instinct and gut and our intelligence. Right? Grandma Butterfly. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Julie, if I'm sorry. She's asking me to take it because I said we can assume, but we don't have facts, but oh, okay. I'm so sorry, Julie. Holy moly. Okay. Well, yeah, we don't have facts. But I think that we have enough evidence to say that they are using drugs. Okay, I guess we don't have like a drug test right in front of us, if that's what you want to call a fact. But we have, tested more people who've been around him and stuff who have made statements on their drug use. We have Don's record, his several prescription, fraud charges and stuff like that. Yeah, I agree. Or I'm not saying I agree, but I agree they are sick parasites. I agree with the last part. They're parasites. I love that word that not share. Oh God. Sorry, Chip. Don't get mad at me. If she sees it, she's gonna be so mad. Chip. Oh my gosh. I love that word that Chip uses calling these people parasites. It's so true. 423 Chase. YouTube. He has flyers this summer to hang up for the people just coming in. Oh, awesome. 423 Chase. So that's what you were trying to talk about. Okay. That's awesome. You did that. All right, here we go. get back to what's really important. While I take a pee break and I can listen from the. I won't pull a Dawn on you guys.
Hey guys, sorry I ain't been on here in a while. I get busy doing stuff like this and life, you know what I mean? See, hang on here. Sorry, I just had to check something in here real quick. But anyway, Lord, there's a I think somebody's doing a candle light vigil or something for summer coming up pretty soon. And real quick before I do anything with that, Mr. Wells, if you see this, I've sent you got our information where we've sent you and told you would try to help with you hunting for summer and everything. I still haven't heard from you, sir, but please get a hold of me and we will help. But this pallet right here we picked up today, it's got a lot of protection papers in it and everything, but sir, that's not a box of flyers, that's a pallet of flyers. So we've got plenty of flyers. I picked it up this afternoon, and I'd venture to guess there's probably 20,000, 25,000 there. They're paid for. Anybody needs any flyers, we've got them. Right there's a whole pallet in the truck, ready to go. They've got some kind of protection papers on them where they wouldn't get all bent and tore up. But anyway, we've got the flyers, and like I said, I know there's probably 25,000 of them right there. So another thing, when we was out doing flyers towards Kingsport, there's another lady that was out doing flyers in on Beach Creek. Her name's Ginger Snap, and she put a video up of it, and it is beautiful. You need to watch it. That video of that she did of it, it's really good. It shows what all she did, and she had put some things up there before, and somebody took it down. Well, you know what? Ever who you are that took it down, if you see this, please get in touch with me and just tell me why you took it down, because I know where she put it, and it wasn't hurting nothing. It didn't bother anything where it was. I guess some people's just ignorant, but I mean, it's just for a 5-year-old girl. And if you, surely your mom and dad raised you better than that. You don't do stuff like that. But anyway, there's when we were out today, I stopped by Warriors Path, the park where where the it's a lake, but people call it the horse pond and everything. And there's some people put some things up there probably months ago, on the trees, and it looks really bad. I mean, it's been wet, it's rained on it, it's done everything. And so I got to thinking, and ever who's doing this, this candlelight vigil coming up for summer, I'm sorry, I can't remember who you are, but if somebody will tell me who it is, I'm gonna try to do this in teamwork with you. I got a lot of emails about people just asking what can they do. So what I'm going to do Monday, I'm going to go get a PO box, and I'll put the PO box number and everything down, and anybody that wants to write a little letter, or send a little figure, or just a little letter, anything, whatever, something to remember this little girl, you can send it to that PO box, and like I said, I spoke to him at Warriors today. Where that horse pond was, I'm free to post things on that tree area around there. Let's flood that place, people. If you want to send anything to that PO box, and like I say, don't send anything real expensive or anything like that, because it's just going to be hung up out there and it's going to get ruined. So but you know, it's going to be beautiful for a few days, and you know, it'll go with that candlelight vigil that they're going to do. And like I say, if the person that's doing that or anybody that knows who is doing that, please get back with me so I can try to get in touch with them and let them know. I'll get this PO box. We can have people send things, and then when I go to hang all that stuff up, you know, I'll get all my people. We'll go hang everything up out there, and we'll light candles around that area at Warriors, and everything that you send, the little letters, you know, whatever, it'll all be hung up right there on that tree there. And let's light this place up for that little girl. I mean, when you look at her pictures, all you see is a big ball of light. You know, I mean, this little girl is full of life. So let's light this whole place up for her. But like I say, I'll go get a PO box Monday, and then I'll put I'll post the PO box, you know, to where everybody will know what it is. And like I say, don't send nothing expensive on account of it's going to get, you know, it's going to get, you know, it's probably going to get ruined. You know, because it's going to be hanging outside and stuff. But you know, we won't let it hang out there for no days or nothing, you know, and let it make a mess. But you know, anybody that lives 1,000 miles away and you've been asking me what can you do, let's do this. Let's do this in conjunction with that candlelight thing that they're having on YouTube for her. Me and my guys will go to you know, take everything that you send to Warriors. We'll put it up on that tree, on the trees there. I've already been there and looked at it. We can make this look beautiful. Like I say, I was there today, and you know, but I think we got to be pretty quick about it on account of I think that candlelight thing's coming up pretty soon. Like I say, I'm sorry, I can't remember, but I know I heard it of when it's going to be. So yeah, I think that might be a, you know, good thing we can do. You know, just anything's going to keep this little girl's picture and face out there. And what I'll do, I'll get with the local news crew, and we'll tell them what we're doing too. But like I said, Don, there's a whole pallet of flyers, buddy. I picked them up this afternoon, and
Well, that's awesome. So I'll be getting a hold of him. That's 423 Chase. And I wish Ryan Wade was coming on. I don't think that he says, and I don't know. I wish I knew how to get a hold of him, because I think he's very interesting to listen to and highly intelligent. This is 423 Chase. Get a hold of him if you want some. Sounds like he'll send you some flyers for free. And I'll be contacting him. I don't know, Ryan, if he's coming on. I doubt it. I don't know how to get a hold of him. Next time I'm going to ask him for his email, though. Don't worry about it. Don't pay. Yeah, just listen. Don't pay attention to chat or anything. There's a couple other mods in here. It's fine. Who's Wade? He's a guy that came on here the other day on panel, we were talking about Gabby Petito and these series on Brian and stuff, and he just was, a lot of people like listening to him. He was really very interesting. No, I wish I did. Next time I'm going to ask, though. He was awesome. He was very interesting. He should start his own YouTube channel. I would love to collab with him, but, you know, really that'd be unfair to him because he's so great. Like, he should really do it on his own. It just doesn't make sense for him to. Yeah, that's. And I'm sorry about what happened with Jessica. I like what Critical Thinking Crime said, though, or wherever it is, for her to stand strong when she's a minority. I think it's very important to when you strongly believe something, to stick with it. I mean, at least I will give Janine that. She strongly believes something and she's sticking to it. And she's not backing down. I will say that. But she doesn't come up on panels, so kind of, I don't know. It's easy to be strong behind a keyboard, though. You know, it's different to be able to come up on a panel and express it and face the person that you don't agree with. But it's important to always like be a leader, and even when you are a minority, there's this thing called like, what is it, like groupthink? It's easy. Like when you're in a group and somebody has an opinion, a lot of people will go with that opinion just to try to fit in. And that's what is happening with Terry. And I don't like being like that. I was once like that. And I think that's why it disgusts me to see that, because it kind of reminds me of like how I once was. And it's just very, the only word I can think about it is like, just, you know, you should always stand up for what you believe is right. Even if you're in a chat of, you know, 100 people and they all think the opposite, or if you're wherever. I put Summer on our prayer chain. Oh, that's really nice to have to think of her. Yeah, and that's how I was. I'm, you know, somewhat close to your age, and it did take me a long time to grow a backbone and stand up for what's right. And sometimes it's really, really difficult, especially when you're you're in a group situation, like at work, or of course at school, like if young. But it's different when you're young in school and stuff. Like you should always stand up for what's right, but it's very, very difficult for kids because bullying is very real, and so sometimes, a lot of times, kids just do whatever they have to fit in. But once you become an adult and you're out in the real world and stuff, it's So I do say this: Janine's way better. Well, no, I won't say that. At least Terry came up here and spoke, so they're both like even, I guess. Yeah, he is. Critical Thinking Crime is a very wise, very intelligent lady, so whatever she says is probably always correct, and that was a very correct statement to just always do the next right thing. And if you make a mistake, like, just try to apologize. Like, like if you feel like with, like I'm trying to change how with Jody Sue, like I felt like I was too hard on her, and I kind of want to drift off that on her. Because she has gone through so much, and even if she is friends with Candace and been put up to something, like I'm going to try to just focus on the parents. Than to be so hard on Jody. So Jason just said he's not with me. I'm praying for his kid, but we're definitely not having coffee anytime soon. He seemed broken today, and it punched me in my little heart. I thought, chasing justice, I got an email today that somebody said, email me to pray for Benny's son, and I was like, I was like, thought it was the weirdest. I'm sorry, like I know it was one of somebody in here, and they were really truly meant it, but I was like, and I know it's his son, it's not him, and it's not his fault. Just like it's not Summer's fault who her parents are. So You know what I mean? Yes. And I would love for, some members to join too, like even in our Discord that might have some differing opinions, because currently it's like mostly all of us all have the same opinions that are in there. For the most part, I love differing opinions. It gives me something to talk about. If there wasn't any like thing that differing, then there would give me, there's nothing to try to convince people of. There's nothing to try to prove, you know. Silver Moon, we will find you soon. Chase is on the case. Yep. Siggy too loves you like so many around the world. We won't stop until you're safe. Please, if you're able, please stay brave. Brave. Yeah. With little purple hearts. We got Starbright Kush on your side. Summer. We got May and Shannon. And Ryan. And Gmaw. Chasing Justice, of course. Doodle. Julie, Missouri Mom Badger, all of us are on Summer's side, right? I think that's one thing we can agree on. I don't think any of us are, none of us are here, are not, like all of us here, let's say it this way, it's easier to say, are on Summer's side. That's one thing that can unite us and we can all agree on. And for those creators who don't want to share my petition because it's not mine, sorry, I hate that. It's not my petition. Who doesn't want to share our petition just because it comes from this area of the tube? Like, I hope we can get past that and you will share it on your channel. I mean, you can go ahead and say, I mean, I don't agree with the creator that made the petition, but the purpose behind it, I can stand behind. So please, and also, even if you don't like Nita's world or whatever, and don't agree with her stance on or her perspectives, I think it's still important that we try to come together for this vigil, lighting a candle, anything that will send positive energy into the atmosphere for summer. Anything, guys, like this is what the parents should be doing. Like anything they could possibly think of, even if they don't believe it will make a difference. Like it's worth, you got to try it. You'll never know if you don't try. Like this petition, it might not make a difference, but it's worth it. It's worth a try. You guys, we've gone up almost 100 signatures on the petition since I started the stream. Thank you guys so much. I love debating. I guess it could be called drama, but kind of a little bit, but because they're the ones that were there. The boys are in protective custody, and that's another case they need to attend to. Yeah, so there's a reason. Yeah, the focus does have, and that's why I changed my mind about, not really a little bit on my mind about Jody Sue. And just thought, she's not the problem. She doesn't know where Summer is, more than likely. Right? If we all agreed on everything what we talk about, it'd be quite boring. So what about the bullying that will be done to the boys because of you releasing that their mother is confirmed as a pedo, plus the bullying H will get? Why would Hunter get bullied? I don't feel like Hunter should get any hate for that. Allegedly, Candace is the pedophile. Candace violated him, allegedly. So, hearsay, it was what I was told. Confirmed as a pedo is not the right wording, May, because we don't have that confirmation. We don't have something in front of us saying for sure that's true. allegedly. And am I pretty positive? Yes, that it happened. Then yeah, I'm 99.99 sure that what the person told me was correct. I was probably about over 50% sure before I got the info, because I mean, from the very beginning when Summer first went missing, I just thought it was weird that she went out of her way to go pick up a 15-year-old boy to go swimming with her. Because you got to remember, at the beginning, she didn't mention that grandma was there. Nobody mentioned that grandma was there. And then all of a sudden, then she's getting all this, like, this flat coming out, like, oh, like, what is she doing hanging out with a 15-year-old? But, it's weird. She goes out of her way to pick up a 15-year-old. You think he wants to go hang out? He's a 15-year-old boy. He's not wanting to hang out with a 5-year-old girl. He's got something out of that. There's a reason why he wanted to hang out with her. Not just, maybe he was bored, but there was a real reason. Like, she's providing him alcohol. Maybe, I don't know about drugs, but alcohol, supposedly, right? That'd be it. That would definitely be enticing to, I think of myself, remember myself as a teenager, and of course, like, I would have been like, yeah, I want a drink or whatever. But why would she be doing that? That made me think that she was trying to seduce him or take advantage of him. So you're putting out information that it's confirmed that the mother's a pedo. You're saying that. I'm just going by what I was told, and I'm saying allegedly. Okay? Thanks for the question, though. Yeah, I do think that's true. I don't think Jody is what you call best friends with Candace. I think that they have common grounds through DA and DV and bonded through that. That's what I took. Yeah, I think they do bond from that. And also, Jody Sue said that she was abducted or went missing as a child or something around the same age. I think 9. My dad never stood up. I never stood up to him. When I did, he was in shock. That was after my mom had passed. And I thought, I won't be quiet anymore. Well, I'm glad you were able to finally stand up to him. It's super hard, and I totally understand, because probably not. I haven't been there I've been there in different ways. Oh, don't ever, like, and we Scottish, if you ever need to go hold of me, you can always email me. It's, memberships does not keep you from contacting me or me talking to you or something. Like, it's just for people who want to support my channel and can at the moment. And maybe, maybe you will be able to in a few months. It does, you know what I mean? Please never, I don't want anybody to ever feel like left out. Are you May here for summer or worrying about the life that the parents set are out before the boys? Yeah. You should be, that's very correct. I mean, I feel like my opinion, I guess I should just say my opinion, is that instead of being upset about what leaked, what may have leaked and got out into the public, you should be upset that the parents even abused them in the first place. If they didn't abuse him in the first place, it would have never been in the public at all. So, I can't see. It's crazy because on when I'm on StreamYard, I can't see the little cute pictures and like little emojis. I left an important comment for you on a community board. Okay, I'll check. Should I be afraid? is it under, let's see, what was your screen name again? Sharon Lane. Okay. Or Sharon. Link is not working anymore. She might have. I don't see what am I looking for? What under what comment, or where will I see your comment, Sharon? Let me continue. While you're telling me where I can find it, then I'll continue reading, talking to the peeps. He really should be protected because he's underage. Candace bought him alcohol and nicotine vapes. That in itself is a big charge. Yes, grooming is the right word. I don't think she has any sense of what's wrong and what's right. I think she's mentally stunted. I feel like feels like she's his age, you know, kind of. Because if you look at pictures of her, she tries to be like cool with her, you know, do these. She just acts like kind of like somebody who's a teenager would. Speculation is what different. No, it's not. Okay. Speculation is not the right word, May. Speculation is different than what you did in that stream. So you presented the information as facts. I accept you have learned since to be more careful, and I'm thankful for that. What I would have done differently only is I think I said that I got it. I think I let it known in that video that this is what somebody told me, and that I didn't say it's facts. Like, how would I know it's facts unless I actually saw a report? I didn't see a report. Nobody sent me a report. I was just conveyed information. And I think I said it, I'm pretty sure I said in the video, which is one of my earlier videos, but just that this information I'm getting, and you know, it's, I'll have to see, like, look at it, see how I worded it, but I never would say that this is facts. This is 100%. So I know. And why would a 39-year-old want to hang out with a 15-year-old? And Gwen's right. It's grooming. She was grooming him into, who knows at what age that started either. And I would, one another comment to, was it May? Like, anything that somebody gets on the internet, they should, like, always vet the information. You can't, I mean, obviously we know on the internet there's a lot of misinformation out there. And I would hope that people would know that are adults, but I know there is a lot of people that take things as fact. So now I am extra careful, more so than I was in that video, to make sure I say allegedly and my opinion, you know, or something somebody told me, and I'll let people know, like, how, like I said, like how much I believe the source. Like, if it's something, because I've had information told to me before that it's just kind of, you know, I can't really verify. I can't, none of it's really verifiable, but I can't really, you know, say that it's, you know, some stuff you believe more, you just go by the context, how everything happened and stuff, you know, and how that happened, that situation with that source, it just, anyways, it just happened. I believe her. Sorry. I believe it to be true. Where's this Shannon girl? My friend, 9-year-old. Oh my gosh. That's horrible. That is so horrible. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Did you guys just get that notification? Voices Behind the Wall is doing a live comparing the McCain family with Dawn Wells. In 30 minutes. Be there or be square, guys. Here, let's see. Going over some things in the McCain case and comparing to the Wells case. The McCain case is one of several trial by media cases that I know 100% Donald Wells has checked into and looked at, and several others that we will break down individually. Today, the McCain family, a case that Donald looked into. I know this to be true because it was me that sent him all the links and chatted to him about it. Oh God. Share, share, share. You were just up his butthole, aren't you? Let me see if I got this. Shannon girl responded. Did anybody see Shannon? Oh my God, Ziggy. What is she doing over there? The McCain, what was her? Madeline McCain, was that her name? There were so many pinnacle points. Personally, the house gave me the heebie-jeebies, and the side was worse. Yeah, it was pretty bad. Aw, thank you, Starbright. 15-year-old boy thinks it's cool to get vapes and drinks or whatever from adult. They think it's cool. Yeah, right? That's true. She's 15 or ahead. Yep. I agree. You can have both opinions. The reason I'm against the leaking of information like this is because it breaks the trust of a child, places in the adults in authority. If kids are scared to speak, it's bad. Yeah, I understand. I understand. Yeah, I agree that it's bad to leak sensitive information, like if you're in the position of CPS and you're not supposed to, okay? But in my situation, the information I got and repeated, I didn't feel was damaging to the boys. Oh, Sharon, you sent me an email. Okay. I know, because I feel like they already know they were abused. Oh, can I share this? Can I share this email, Sharon? It's just. Oh, wow. Okay. It's basically, she sent me an email about the picture of Summer in the back seat, and how she talked to a professional or a mortician. Let me see if I can find that picture of Summer that we all know so well, of her in the back seat. Oh gosh, I'm not sure where that picture is, but basically she said she took the picture to a mortician and asked if let's see. Chris M says Brian Laundrie has a secret Twitter account. Really? Did she say it was okay to share this? I think she wants it shared, so I'll go ahead and share it because I think she wants it shared. It's not anything that she'd want to keep quiet. That's horrible, Julie. That's horrible that a 9-year-old could get that depressed. I'm sorry, Rhonda. That's horrible what happened to you also. Gwen. All of this evidence that was collected, for instance, 911 tape, cell phone info, videotape, photos from Candace's camera seized in the car info. Please. Oh, I know. I can't wait to see all this. Like, then we'll all see what really was correct and what wasn't. Then we can see if this info that I got, I mean, some of it we might not never know, but because, there is in a CPS case and stuff, when it might not ever come out. Some of it will. Like, if there is a relationship with Hunter, if there wasn't an appropriate relationship, that's going to come out. It might not say Hunter, but it will say with somebody underage. Someone else did that also on another site. They said she was still alive. This mortician told her it looked like there was signs of her being passed, I think. She said, at first I want to apologize because parts of this will be vague because of privacy concerns on the experts I contacted. So please forgive me for that in advance. I shared the photo of Summer in the back seat with a mortician. The mortician said that does appear to be blood on the hoodie. Then I shared the photo with a licensed funeral director and embalmer, asking if Summer looks like she was deceased. The person looked at her head and possible bruising there, her fingers being discolored, and the stain in her hoodie at the waistband, and stated that all of this looks suspicious. They obviously cannot go into detail because of possible liabilities. She says it pretty much solidifies with me that Summer was deceased in the back seat. So she spoke with a licensed funeral director, embalmer, and mortician who saw signs of her possibly being deceased in that picture. Oh, well, thanks for emailing me. I love you when you guys send me emails because it gives us something to talk about. I know, right? I wish they would tell us, like, just something. Like, I cannot believe that's so horrible. That's what you guys, I would never. That's why I want to, like, just homeschool my daughter or do online school because I'm so afraid of that kind of stuff. I have bipolar PTSD. I believe you're talking about trauma therapy. I've had it. There's ways more to it. My family was crazy. My grandmother shot my papa in the heart and killed him. Oh my gosh. Wow. That's an interesting thought. Does anyone here think Rosemary is still alive? They themselves never had great role models and took drugs young and never tried to better their situation and become parents. Yes. Okay, so I thought you were talking about your parents for a second, but here I guess she's talking about the parents. The Don and Candace were abused, and that blurred the lines of what's right and wrong. they themselves never had great role models and took drugs young and never tried to better their situation. I know, and that's the thing. That's, as you guys can see, like, this is a perfect example with Donna Candace, how this generational like lifestyle and the SA and just abuse, like how you can see it from generation to generation. But from what I heard, like, Don's father was a pretty good man, right? Now the stepdad, like when his mom remarried, the stepdad, I guess, was really abusive. But what happened though is why the abuse didn't stop with Don is because the father, well, first of all, he essayed by the stepfather, right? Or witnessed it. And the father, his real father, Don Sr., not condoned it, but he didn't do anything about the essay on the stepsisters. He just tried to cover it. And when you do that, it continues from generation to generation because they get away with it. And it doesn't stop, and it just goes on and on. Like we see that with, Don's son, Don Jr. We see it on, possibly on Candace's side because her uncle, and then just the lifestyle too. Yeah, that's what she was saying, that the mortician thought there was said that it appears that there was a blood stain. But if you look in a lot of their pictures before last year, they all looked so happy. Helen, I noticed that, it did seem like, I don't know what happened. I don't know if there was a period when Candace didn't do drugs or something like that, or maybe Don and Candace were off drugs for a while, like at the beginning of Summer's life, because you can notice, when she was younger, that she seemed to be taken care of better. She just looked cleaner, just, and then it just progressively got worse, it seemed like. I'm guessing it's probably due to drugs, but I don't know. Yes. Enabling is condoning. Apologists condone the bad actions. Really? His real father? Or I thought it was his stepdad. Where are Summer's birthday parties, Christmas gifts, baptism, sleepovers, strange vacay photos are all they have? Or a picture where somebody had, took Summer, all that Candace had for her to wear was shoes that looked like her own shoe, it looked like Candace's shoes. They were so big. I cannot imagine taking out my child in public with shoes that were mine on a 5-year-old. They were so big. It was crazy. And I know, people don't have money. I understand. But you are paying a payment of $600 a month on a vehicle when you could have just spent a couple thousand on a car to get you around. Or even, if you're going to make payments on something, have something cut, you could get a car for a payment for half that. Yeah. Didn't one of his sister get pregnant by a 14-year-old when she was this is a touchy subject. I think she got pregnant at 17 and maybe had the baby at 18. But they ended up, see, it's a little bit different because it was one of his stepsisters. When she first started dating this boy, she was a minor. And the parents allowed the relationship, both sides. And so much so that they allowed him to get married at 15 or something? I don't know. They got married very young, and it was totally allowed on both sides of the family. And they were married for 25 years, so think the car payment's a lie? I would like to see proof of that too. I want to know, because I hear a lot of people speaking on that. Yeah, exactly. You could buy you can buy a dollar pair of flip flops if you don't have money or whatever. Or I'm sure there's ways, there's garage sales and stuff. You could get dollar pair of shoes to wear. Yeah, it was consensual and it was allowed by the boy's family. So, yeah, we love Donna here. Well, yeah. It's yeah. I don't know. I mean, I wouldn't, I guess, agree with it, but his family allowed it, so. Exactly. Everything I'm being is rest of speculation. Okay. Yeah, but the family consented. The family allowed it. And they ended up being married for 25 years, so it's very different than what Dawn was doing, going in a 5-year-old's room. And, that's really, it's way different. I do want to share this before I go, though. This video that somebody sent me. I know we didn't talk much about the Brian Laundries situation, but I wanted to see if you guys had seen this. Have you guys seen this lady? Oh, guys. Oh, hey. Yeah, I did. And you're one too. Strawberry shortcake. You're the R word. You're the R word. You're an idiot. Yeah. Here's Janine again, guys. This is Janine. Say hi to Janine, everybody. We already discussed that strawberry shortcake. We already went over the fact that I said the R word. And you're coming in about 2 hours too late on that. We spoke about it already, and I apologize for anybody who offended. But so this lady claims that I don't know, maybe you guys can help me understand it. And then we'll talk for just a couple minutes, and I've got to go. But Smoky Mountain or Splash Country, leaning more towards Smoky Mountain water. I've been to both, but I'm pretty sure someone caught those photos. I called somebody retarded. Are you sure that wasn't you that I called retarded, Strawberry? That's someone? Because you're once again trying to act like a separate person when we all know who you are. Okay, so let's just watch this real quick. Let me make sure I'm muted so we can hear it. Oh, is there no sound? Okay. All right, I guess I have to stay unmuted when I play on this type of video. Sorry about that, guys.
Okay, now I do not want to jump on this Brian Laundrie bandwagon, but I kind of have a crazy story, and I'm finding it relevant today because I was just watching something on TikTok saying that he may have been seen in Canada, that a flight attendant that was on a layover in Toronto supposedly may have spotted him. And why this is I'm going to tell you why this is freaking me out, and I don't think I'm going to be able to do this in one video, so you might have to wait for part 2. So on September 18th, my husband and I, we live on Long Island. We took the Port Jefferson ferry, okay, from Port Jefferson, Long Island to Bridgeport, Connecticut. Now, Port Jefferson is about 20 minutes or so from where Gabby Petito grew up in Blue Point, Long Island. So we were on the ferry. It was a gorgeous day. We were sitting up outside, and we got to talking to another woman, and we just started chatting about the Gabby Petito case. The woman, although she was sitting alone, she was traveling with her son and her son's girlfriend, who were like elsewhere on the boat. They're both seniors in high school. So after a little while, the son and the girlfriend come over to the woman who I was talking to, and pull the mom aside and are whispering something to her. And then the mom sits back down and says to the kids, "You have to tell them what you just..."
You guys still can't hear it? How are you not hearing it? I have the You guys couldn't hear that? Yeah, oh, okay, sorry.
Told me, meaning my husband and I. So the son and the girlfriends were elsewhere on the boat, and they overheard somebody talking to a crew member. So the person who they overheard was a young guy who definitely was like in his very early 20s. He was wearing a Chicago baseball cap. He was talking to a crew member on the boat who was also similar in age, who seemed like he was maybe friends with. So I'm going to call him baseball cap guy because I do not have a name. I had eyes on him. I did not overhear this. This is what the kids told the mom and then repeated to us while we were all sitting together. And then we all started like chatting about this. So baseball cap guy supposedly was friends with Brian Laundrie. Baseball cap guy somehow was involved in the investigation and supposedly was cleared. He said that if anyone's going to get away with it, Brian Laundrie is going to get away with this whatever this is, which I guess we all know what it is, but we can't say it because it's alleged, right? So Brian Laundrie's definitely going to get away with it. They said that baseball cap guy said that they're searching in Florida, but he is not in Florida. He also said that they also overheard him saying that he has gotten rid of the evidence, which this is fucking scary, you guys. And he was asking the crew member that when he drives off the ferry.
Okay, then there's a part 2 here I have to pull up. And thank you for the person that sent this to me. I love when you guys send me stuff. I know I've already said that, but I just have to.
Okay, so the baseball cap guy was asking.
To make sure you guys can see it. Oh, you can see it. Never mind.
Okay, so the baseball cap guy was asking crew member guy that when he drives off the ferry, will his license plate be scanned? And is that information through the scanning of the license plate, does that go into like a federal database or a statewide database? I don't really know what he was getting at. He was also saying something about his car being searched and what would happen if his car would be searched. So it's all very, very peculiar. And mind you, baseball cap guy told crew member guy he is traveling to the Vermont border. This is why this is so important, because there are so many reports now saying that he was maybe seen in Toronto. So the Vermont border, it borders Canada, you guys. So we did call the FBI. We did not leave a message or a text or an email. We actually spoke to the FBI. We gave them all this information. They kind of dismissed me and was like, well, are you trying to say that he was being smuggled on the ferry? I kind of didn't want to answer that because who am I to actually say that? The kid and his girlfriend did follow him around the boat. We were trying to see what kind of car baseball cap guy was driving, but then we all parted ways and the ferry was ending. So this was the 12 o'clock ferry, September 18th, out of Port Jefferson into Bridgeport, Connecticut. For all of you who are trying to get the timelines down, I am not 100% clear of the timelines. I don't know if this fits into the timelines, but it is all very, very feasible and also very peculiar.
So she overheard a conversation with somebody, I guess as a friend of, but yeah, I don't know if you've seen that. I just want to show you guys that. That was crazy, Helen, when he said that, when John Walsh kept saying that Gabby was beat to death. And then the one part that made me uncomfortable, and I know that you guys don't like Brian, but I didn't like when he kept saying that he should kill himself. It really made me feel weird. I don't know how it just, he kept saying it over and over, like he should kill himself. Like, I don't know. Like there's family that are, I know a lot of people do not care for the parents right now, but there's other family besides the parents. And I just thought that was like a little hard. I don't know. I know that there's nothing that if he did what was done to Gabby, I mean, which is obvious, allegedly, then he deserves, like, for people to say to kill yourself and stuff like that. I understand, but it was like pretty, I don't know. What do you guys think? I said that Don should kill himself? Why are you putting out lies? Like, did I say that? And we'll go here in a second. So you guys wouldn't want to miss this, wouldn't want to miss share. But they haven't started yet anyways, so, because I'm interested. I mean, because I'm sure it's going to be groundbreaking. My ex-husband did last November. I don't wish that on anyone. Gabby deserves justice. That's not getting justice. Yeah, and if he kills himself, then we may never know the truth. John Walsh said something like he's talked to the parents and like he should, just kill himself so they don't have to go through a trial and see these gruesome photos and stuff. But first, like, the family, I'm sure, wants answers. Killing yourself's kind of like the easy coward way out. Yeah, I would think so too. A little overboard. And I know that John Walsh had a kid that, was abducted, and he has strong feelings. I don't do share, never will. Chris McDonough's live? What is he live about? That's probably why we've lost so many people, because Chris McDonough, but that's okay. But you guys, okay, what Brian Laundrie's secret titter, I said titter, Twitter account reveals.
You don't have to wear shoes. Okay. Well, we all know that in a lot of his videos,
Well,
we
better go.
His social media, he projects this idea of survivalist, but more so, I think he's more of an earthy, kind of guy who.
Yeah, I say we go and watch Chris McDonough or whoever you want to watch. I'm about to make some dinner for the fam or whatever we're going to do for dinner. I don't know, even though it's so late. But yeah, this seems like would it be interesting that what Chris is talking about. He's always got some great information. But I guess I will do one more promotion of the change.org for summer. Go to change.org/summerwells to please sign her petition. And if you're a creator, please pass it around. Or, try to get your favorite creators to pass it around. Also, I have a membership link. If you please join membership, not please, I guess if you want to join it. There should be a join button next to the subscribe, or if you don't see that, then for some reason not everybody sees it. Let me get you the link. And then if you do join the membership, please, please, please join the Discord that's for members. Yeah, I don't remember telling Don to kill himself. Yeah, Dog the Bounty Hunter, that was weird. Like, did he really think that they were going to come out and talk to him? But I used to watch Dog the Bounty Hunter like all the time. But yeah, right. I know. Who was that? Was that why do I want to say Sarah Smart? That was crazy. He had them until adulthood and had babies with them. Strawberry, I'm not going to not say that word. I'm not going to just stop saying retarded just because you tell me to, because you're Janine and I don't do anything that Janine tells me to. If I decide not to say that word, it's because I feel like it's not correct or it's not right thing to say. And I already said earlier, you must have missed it, but I don't think you missed it. I just think you're trying to be like, annoying. I don't think it's right. It offends people and, it's a bad habit of mine. So I will try not to because I don't want to, not because you, Janine, are telling me. Okay. I know, right? 775 signed it. Yay. Thank you guys so much. Thank you. Ariel Castro. Yeah. What a freaking creep. Neighbors, like, lived next to him and had no idea the whole time. You're not seeing strawberry shortcakes. Maybe somebody blocked her right after. Here, you don't see her right here? Hakuna, she's like 2 comments down. Okay, Strawberry, you're an idiot. There's a name for you. Oops, sorry, slip up. Amanda Berry, yes, that's it. Bye, family. Bye, sisters, instead of bye, sisters, or he'd say, James Charles, hi, sisters. I called you guys zigsters. I couldn't think of anything better. Yeah, that's Janine. She ran out of like Janine Morel accounts, I guess. That's Janine. She's obsessive, I'm telling you. All right, guys. You're awesome. I will talk to you tomorrow. Thank you, May May. Oh, thank you, Helen. Bye.